Tell me be akwaba e de aba MYBET.AFRICA TV so ene ye de agudie mu nsam e de bro na hyene so agudie mu nsam na e de bro no ni focus bebre na nkasa na ne kese na nkasa se kwan a ye befa so a enei ye be ma wo a odi agro na chi no be discuss say bet na ye training I'm telling you I want to confess me engine dey me sure say me tomato I can't buy the engine. I can't buy the engine because what you say, I asked palm ball or balls I Europa we mu. I will not tell my RFS and now RSF. Open a medato, na sakada pool. Sa team net to me I asked there, na bet the bed team papa. But still, I say taxi driver no. He says I young point. You won't grant has a party. He says I had a young point. We will still manage. I'll say debut on ma a ye and on a ma bet no a ye interesting. On him say last weekend may arrange out of 10. Out of 10 no. Now you can say park. You can say park be say away go. Because park no osia tough teams na no matter how it is o shego enti ye ko se o be shego at that same time na ma share out of 110 me say oh normal way like enye way bia me re e she 10 ni mu mani ba me ho so no na akwa na me call the second half 1 to 3 1 to 3 ena red card ba mu Charlie, agro grandpa. Second half no, 3 goals pepe ne ba mu, 4 goals ahonye dey. Man say. Sa bet ni mumu no, dey boy. Iti adinti na man twa 100 series. Enu mpo ni mi di 5,000 no. 30 series no 5,000. I do me say mi twa 100 series ah.
Yeah.
Kabana nka mi to ka fofo. But modern a udu a share show no. Nefa oye den. Nefa wo comment here dey bra. Share show no never comment here then ebra na afi wohu de ekone de eba ye be modern a say the video sin be kwa kugu TikTok was say asaka mo hwe na afi oso mu ye na afi TikTok yetimi streaming for TikTok ko TikTok won no ye fans wo papa ni eni omo hwibom na bibia atumi den ekoye saso na okoye Telegram account wonum so a eho no ye de ho na ye de os na nkasa ye den ebegu Telegram no a sports arena and a TikTok near sports arena GH pointing ebo 00 obia and shebi honoma and also a koba nisa a nay porto for after a nay porto after almost form no year you know I feel almost form na sa tia koda and no mutina feel lusutu a year Olympic Olympiacos eno mulusutu nti eno so eno no ayare hosam papa ayare hosam e wo hono ma te se teams ro de fa no mo de awoni wo de fa no mo de awoni mame ene abadwafo enye den enhwimbom na afi ayai asadi adi orafo no ayai isi dem ma was parliamentary probe na ekum parliamentary probe dada ya kan say was an komo ye dada omo ma yi for onye den eme orafo no take charge no mo fama attorney general na fe attorney general make sure say on identify here primary face case no fani on prosecute no yempe committee bia yempe committee bia de kan say onye den on man yen audit the account of the sports ministry no fama tudwa say okuje to ablakwa ensasum orafo no make sure so mo dey ma attorney general into the investigation maybe it is sports minister pa chowa the bia your interest won yesrewa
a bet from some Monday no eko eno na MYBET.AFRICA dey my aka bonus na me di hu nkomo no ni na nkomodi enu nkosi se with aka bonus ucha bet e wo baby a omo ma aka bonus kese 1,000% se bonus omo de be ka o selections away who 1,000% me feel 1,000 there e mu nye du sa nti MYBET for so mo 1,500 with 1,500 na 1,500 biom san count emu ye du ye papa into selections are be weekend way and Friday Saturday Sunday games so can na boom now to mean 30 selections or more o qualify for 1,500%. I want kasa selections ni we are bonus tie chi out mu se esumpo sin ska in case nka o order a hye ni di and no na my bed dey mine na omo se uye we nyina wie no se bet na ekoso a omo de cash out options ne so be ma wo nti cash out option ne wo ho enye se omo de sie o betting platform bi omo betwen a bet ne se no no ma wo sika no mu ketu e bi se da bi my bet de omo cash out option every time bi
ka be din komo ene ade a nti eno so ye be wram kakra enra games no
okay
momia ye nkom na afi I think Europa ne de sene tie no chale Europa ne de ni de ya ni de
Indra games no I think Indra me bo ahwefo kokko I say Europa no I ni competition ni matches na ba be to obi anyo obi a wanye lucky na ukohwe obi performance e woni league mu na odi kodi ne chi se oba akoyere ne ho akọbọ amawa enyama betima fa wase ye pa se wo hwe Indra Isaac ma any AS Roma bo boy Indra me kan ha se Roma ni away from very ntimi mfa we friend is saying win crowd away into going into a game against Isaac almost in the Netherlands league no almost some performance was through here no na ya de baako ebi mu twitwa 1.5 me am ti here me twa sa game no 1.5 in the 94th minute go to ma me ni agise ava e de salawi go na ma 1.5 ni ntimi ambo but I think it was a nice game. It was one of the exciting games of the Europa because these are two clubs in their domestic leagues no more perform here Olympiacos in what they are doing in the Greece league Porto in the Portuguese league but I think it was one game people were expecting a lot of goals because of the performance but a difficult game intimi amfa goals ambaseni epeno with the next game I measure a game between Fenerbahce and Lyon Senka Fenerbahce any other team na body anka metimi aja tum so 0-0 draw ni de ade ba ko maybe okay but Lyon this season in the French league no o hwe games at Lyon aboa Lyon one shena team no goals ni mu oboa goals ni de omo be hye but say omo be keep clean sheet ni na ya asem no Indra obi o hwe sa game ni hu say if the game was even to be stretched for 10 minutes 15 minutes and kasa game no ke be end in a draw because Tottenham equal 2 goals up stretch a lead no equal 3-1 88 minutes free 85th minute copying the 90th minute boy Hoffenheim boy no name one because Hoffenheim beat my body this same ball now I think say case almost started from the beginning of the second half but I think coach ni changes no etimi boa ma nyama timi to ye 3-2 and then I'm say if the game was to be stretched start game no because of with the transfer conversation he could put up a good performance Bruno and so you're in home Martinez Ayobia this Man United team no we're expecting say na as at the start of the season na nyama mfiti ye ma no
na with that baby a wodi afa no na me pesa hwe ya Garnacho does Chelsea need him is he the player or betumi ababe take Chelsea to the next level
to me no so o share this Garnacho first yet I think Gittins from Dortmund to Chelsea and yet Garnacho and available 70 million now to go in for Garnacho then it's best to put that 70 million add at least 40 or 50 million to it na kope striker mum because the main Chelsea main problem this season ababe chances ni we ni mo why na be converting
but because I don't get it like sometimes this omo ye win I don't know how they say things because you see yes you were team biane how a team no yede omo tradition how omo operate no matter how you change the style of play
yes
and ye nyina ye ni free you know get goals from and I say Pedro Neto nya chance no abase no they are the ones creating those chances
yeah.
Mudryk the reason why Mudryk assist enye bebre o create chances no but striker no bobo na to net but the bobo na to net no and I have problem so and in the summer we were all over the place trying to sign Victor Osimhen even though we had Nicolas Jackson there, we wanted to sign Victor Osimhen so Mrameka. So why is it that you are going through middle of the season here, after the science and after show say striker no, it's not reliable, cannot give us goals. Strikers are Sesko no, he's available. The price the price tag na the Ubenyano. Victor Osimhen, he's available. Garnacho never be striking one ma finish off chances and even if you say Mudrik anywhere, and you know my promote Tariq George. I want to promoting no. So and the coach is saying that Pedro Neto can also play at the left side. So why are we doing this? Midfield now yet 10 now you hear reinforcement. The coach is saying there they are okay. So it means that the communication is that a yoke problem. But one player show consistently say on to me any fit. So why don't you recall your loan players no? No be mramede eme join it. Omra no me do
about that on that ruler. I think they would equally put in the performance almost better. But I think with Chelsea in same there, maybe the one or minimum your more. But with Man United new Rangers, I think in the Rangers for more with the performance or more done, you know, they should say yes, they are a club, but they are ready to compete in the European competition. But I think we friend Ruben Amorim, Adio here and managing we putting Onana on the bench and trying another person. There is something about United main problem this season, either striking position. Either say yes, start Zexi or yes, start Hoyland or Omuna and not giving nothing up front. In the Zexi getting the start, he was to be more similar.
Ekokosho mo 1-0. No that game Grampono, Omunya red card. Pepe nya red card and 2 early goals and a by own goal back when I mean another mistake by but almost a red card nearby no essay near so this is a game I mean people were not expecting say if Porto is going to lose a year Porto can you Olympiacos in as much as Olympiacos so going to this game no a very good away record but then away record near teams are on your mobile Greece a league anytime Bioji league in Pauk I mean Crete, AEK Athens, and Panathinaikos. So it wasn't against any big giants BR or Europe. I mean, this is a Porto. I mean, Wajiri, the UEFA Champions League, he's been in the UEFA Europa League in the Champions League. Or Ayas Shah, it means that Obab or Nuba Benya 13 points, same with Timanidi, Ede Galatasaray. But in terms of goals, no, Galasha 18 goals. Also, the BK Gala Tima or consider goals. Galasha 18 goals and or consider 14 goals. So it means that Gala was just 4 goals. And you look at Ayas, so Washa 14 goals, and we consider 7. It means all 7 goals. So if Ayas, it's me winning against Gala, list they will be on the same points, and Ayas will, I mean, Obebiti Gala. But this is a situation whereby all the teams are, or more, I mean, the playoffs, no, Besiktas, Fenerbahce, and Fenerbahce, and Ayas, United, ASO, United teams are, or more 9 points if they are able to win their games. They might not get the 13 points now. Ruben Amorim will win a game now. Listo. I was saying come up because one thing United, a year United, they say you cannot go to Old Trafford and win against United. If in time see the whole of the season no be more than once. What's the big clubs, even in Ghana here. So be call baba yara akwakwhye Kotoko betima bu season we no lose just 2 games. Last season the summer tax here. Even look at Trafford, Stamford Bridge. So these clubs in as much as say omunya de kra no the home there enya lucky so be lose. So United prior to this game no lose to also 3. Because I don't see the reason why you bench player 350,000 on my number. Then do not transfer. If you really want to get rid of the player, because in as much as that United over 1.5 million pounds are United. That's all. or almost be 2 years and 1 year contract. So now you're ready to say Obertona, and it means a hard team. So sounds like a senior player. Once he's part of the team, there might be something. That is the reason why Enzo Maresca buy or making it clear say Benchio any player bit is closer to the first team, because if Stanley is not playing, you several times this young English
Chelsea team Tomato Yokofa any United team wins it. United team win, they should have done the overhaul long time ago.
Okay.
Long time ago. Sure. You buy Tomato Hill buy. Na Chelsea wo. Chelsea wo Tammy Abraham or Fee Academy or my promoting na all she goes or the Chelsea to me qualify Champions League. Right. Chelsea wo Kovacic. Chelsea wo Mason Mount. At the time I know Jan and Asopa. Chelsea wo Jorginho. Experienced player Waji Irus. Tomato here bano. Not just Ngolo Kante. If you have only Ngolo Kante alone, and easy. Plus Kovacic. Plus Jorginho. These are bigger. Our experience. He's played our Stuttgart. Waba Roma. Waba Chelsea. What I say? Intina me fan say e be a goalkeeping department one announce Chelsea war issue kakra because as Barega as Barega na nkoyi and almost solve our problem em dey the man. So Chelsea had quality. Inti I don't know when you have the quality players now say try system be much easier.
But it was a lower
but he was playing some brand of football. Do you agree, sir? The system now born players now want and fit to system now born. If you agree, you understand me point na me making. Coach, I'm not holding brief for him, but I'm saying that small United players are not meant for a system like system now coaching about. Me highlight no born. A different from.
Me highlight
it. When top coach now, person be manage Chelsea. Right now, now players now what Chelsea say when Thomas Tuchel was coming to Chelsea. Thomas Waba now a 3 back no work of learning Euro ebi or play and
no
yes like they are or cast or 3 backs now or players who beat him ball because
system near the FA Chelsea above 5-6 games unbeaten but omo dey buy no or you just okay I will need certain players. It depends on to munkofa wemra for send be ya me system na me pesa me bono e be de ebedi mu assuming say Chelsea and kwankofa sa players na ama to play obi agitu mu say Enzo Maresca system there is nothing wrong with it but the personnel date na ye ka say we end to be meboa Chelsea here strike or bebo to net him because the system is producing a lot of chances so the aka striker we mu Rashford ne
Bruno
Garnacho mo system no mo bogos we are 15 we are 20 season ne be we ya now I want to switch to make what I understand this is our sport how are you going to get rid of these players after Omaye we now fans will buy into performance and it will be very difficult for you to offload them because in that case they are doing well and I will offload them. What I say. So you don't need to create problem. Now the issue is that do that. But Thomas Tuchel no about different system or men's about different system or Dortmund. Even Paris Saint-Germain about I think 5 set of system just to get the best out of the play. Sat coaches or more honum. Any old coach be one man almost system now I build it on the system to make the system better. That is Enzo Maresca Pep mo very difficult so abandon almost philosophy any other.
But listo with Man United setup I didn't am say Amon a problem they say I think with the qualities senior qualities need to do that level no but as a coach with your system it takes time so when you say at the end of the season you be ask someone you be add the players opinion na ba be setting hard dey bi o You better more who pay now.
I doubt because
so performance is
say he's a good coach. Is he a good coach?
Yes, he's a good coach, but he wasn't better than Ten Hag. Yes.
Can he build a team? Ten Hag.
When so fair for backing.
But it say anything you see. Coaches better. You will be one man they will be successful.
Okay.
Yeah, so Listo, I think that win was very important for United. I mean, they can't say a very cool. So I'm happy that at least they got that late win. No, Listo. Yeah.
All right. It is a yenra
weekend games, no.
Yeah, weekend games, no.
Weekend games, see there, and weekend DJ. Because Man City in 2 Champions League games against Feyenoord, any Paris Saint-Germain and a Champions League we all break. But just a coaching tactics, any a structure, any a plan. Say teams to me go into games against Manchester City to me pick a 3-pointer. Nature says Enzo Maresca to me see them. Because it will be a difficult game. Meaning him say Chelsea last time Chelsea coach Man City we have anything. Etihad Diego Costa more time. Papa. Chelsea nyasa akwan into me City sir. So this is a game except we have anything. Enzo Maresca Sifem. Yeah, Bompire say during this weekend players be you say Chelsea with injuries baby say Enzo Muna who am availability maybe during the day maybe last 2 games of my ball even the win they picked that Utimu say going forward no they are trying to create the chances and they were also converting them into the Chelsea team create chances no and they get to convert them and they would be able to win this game. But say who create chances in Ushe from Everton to their Ipswich game they created the chances but conversion in you. So if you are able to create a chance now and convert here, City would come and punish you. So this in the first half no. If in the first half for Mutiminya goal or 2 it will put some scare in this Manchester City team. Chelsea beat me into the game, it may win. Which I think Enzo Maresca said I'm a boss, so no pressure be revived done it to be. Ebe home in their title race or moko. And Wolves in so actually say in games like this, a honor coach, or also putting a structure and making sure saying in same be because I think the coach is expecting him to show him more, especially off the ball duties which the player is not doing. So during that time my rumors thinking but I say maybe he would move to Arsenal, but he knew the conversation between Arsenal and Wolves concerning the transfer. But I think it will be a big game. Wolves lose in the last 2 games against Newcastle, but Wolves coach by we saw a game against Man United Utimi share Man United. We saw him against Spurs Utimi konya draw we saw him against Leicester. Him say he would have walked over Leicester and Panso Utimi win his game. So it will be a difficult game for Arsenal, especially Arsenal visiting the Mono League. Depending on how they will show up, they will come into a game. Hopefully, so a game where the RB Leipzig come be but RB Leipzig beba ababi wini. Obeshe game so hopefully say they could go into this game and pick a point. No akwa ball draw. Last weekend I think a 3-goal up. Any better team in na no be any in the Champions League going to mean Koboshi against Sporting. Echo picking the first 3 points. So RB Leipzig a team you don't know which side will be available that particular day. But I think this game is also a big game for Coach Efreno, Xabi Alonso, to hold on to Bayern Munich, making sure say they could put pressure on them on this league. This is one big game for them. With this game, mostly producing because RB Leipzig is goals, but they are conceding.
You look at Nottingham Forest, so also at that third on the league log. Chelsea need Man City more catching up. If also drop a point na Chelsea win and Chelsea this winner, it will be something that Chelsea will be close to the gap. Let's look at Bournemouth current form this season. They are one of the best teams in the Premier League for the last 10 games so far. The Premier League ni other domestic leagues in Listo. Bournemouth unbeaten in their last 11 games. It's so that winning streak at the article for was say Porto for say they are also on a winning streak, 11 games. The last time they lost was in 2020. 9 consecutive wins, and Newcastle lie, and especially managed to score Newcastle 4-1. And this is a team on Nottingham Forest by playing ni home ni backyard of Vitality Stadium. I think that is going to be an interesting game. But this game, I see this game to be a full-time draw. Looking at the current form of both teams, how the most strikers Antoine Semenyo, Oko Nottingham Forest are Wood, Hudson Odoi, Clive, how they've been scoring, how more defenders, and so making sure that if they are not scoring, even they are going to concede, they will try as much as possible to come back over the win. I think that is going to be an interesting game. I see. But looking at how Chelsea bought this season, we saw how Chelsea played against Liverpool. We saw how Chelsea has been playing against the big guns in the Premier League this season. And the teams now more losing to any teams are more none of the title contenders in the Chelsea in the Premier League this season. Arsenal and Chelsea, Newcastle and Chelsea. In the league. So what I say. So it's going to be very difficult. But then if Chelsea manage to take their chances, I think that it's going to be an easy game for Chelsea, because in recent times Akwakwe say City and Listo. So Okobo Champions League baby no bo home game on team win it. The last 3 Okobo Champions League baby no bo home game on team win it. Akwakwe are there are very difficult, they are more in recent times. And you see Chelsea weekend with one more Conference League into a lot of rest. Chelsea might get a good result today, and if it's not going to be a winner, the game might end in the door. So I'm going for a double chance for Chelsea over 1.5 goals, both teams to score, and idea over 8.5 corners in this game. Quickly on Barcelona game no listo. You look at the La Liga table now. Actually, Barcelona point or what? Mania very dicey Edema Barcelona, because you have Barcelona actually league points in the moon. Emma Atiku and so better top and you so drop it. Emma City and so it take Madrid take a lead. No, Barcelona were 39 points, Atletico Bilbao were 39 points. They lost in the Europa League, so Atletico Bilbao any Legan is nearby this weekend. And I mean, so Atletico Bilbao Homa. I mean, a team like Leganes, Estadio San Mamés is no good. Any FC Utrecht that game I went in for over 1.5 goals in that game. Wolfsburg and hosting Kiel game a straight win for Wolfsburg. Torino and Cagliari Calcio over 1.5 goals in that game. Las Palmas and Osasuna and also over 1.5 goals in that game. And I think the last game of the day, Sheffield United and Hull City, a straight win for Sheffield United. So, my sense it would be Heracles FC Utrecht over 1.5, Wolfsburg hosting Kiel, straight win for Wolfsburg. Torino Cagliari over 1.5 goals, Las Palmas Osasuna over 1.5 goals, and a Sheffield United Hull City straight win for Hull City. Code no straight win for LT SY, S for Shatawale, SY. So we know code no daily chops for listo. Right,
okay. Into yanko na memo bo media so sharp na yanko. Samsung Sport ene Gaziantep said Gaziantep ewo Okoteki Super League no Samsung Sport etnafie corners over 7.5. Arsenal under 21 ene Nottingham Forest Arsenal under 21 in Nottingham Forest nebo it's more games goes over 1.5 over 1.5. And Chelsea under 21 is Adante under 21 over 2.5. Wolves under 21, Man City under 21 over 1.5. Heracles Borne Utrecht away win or draw. Wolfsburg any hosting here. Wolfsburg 2 up. Any hosting here early payout. That is no your friend 2 up no. Or there any center 10 over 1.5. Or there any center 10 over 1.5. Torino ne Cagliari, Torino win or draw. Antwerp away go Antwerp away goal. And Sheffield United ne Hull City over 1.5. No, Sheffield win or draw. Sheffield win or draw. Sheffield win or draw. Sheffield United win or draw. Antwerp ne St. Truda. Antwerp away goal. Torino win or draw. Auxerre ne St. Etienne over 1.5. Wolfsburg any hosting here. Wolfsburg early payout and I say 2 up. There's a Wolfsburg to win. But win no you first straight win there no. You fan 2 up and I say early payout. Heracles any Utrecht away win or draw. Wolfsburg Wolves U21 any Man City U21 over 1.5. Chelsea U21 ne Southampton U21 over 2.5. Arsenal any Nottingham Forest U21 over 1.5. Samsung Sport any Gaziantep and so no Connors over 7.5. Enti eno ne de no nyame adoma weekends no so no ye be hye ne ye de ato group nim ti bo modern join yen wo telegram no sports arena telegram sa so na TikTok so na sports arena gh nyame adom na adom edum yen ya obeti en kamande ba be review all the games kotoko enso ne bubuku aye frɛ no Karela na bebo ena has also any Baseke Holy Stars ena de bebo ani ebe tough match pa bas beko away and second round na ye bo no unse first round no lusui has elusi wo home Baseke be share no ena kotoko ko win against Karela ebe ba kotoko ba yara no ne kotoko de abo ani ti eno ne games no so no ebekoso Ghana Premier League matches no eno there and American boss so say sports minister as a parliamentary probe into a year $245 million African games here this shemu eno no so ne de fiwa eba o TV setting ote Benedict nka asaka ene kwaku enene omohwema show bibia atumi eden ekoye nyame adom na adom den Monday ye besaba na afide ho no ye ne mo ababeka but ye ne mo be share e wo group nim group ye ne mo be share na afi ye de us na atumi de aba na ye tumi di na bibia atumi akoye